Hello, character creators. No, I don't like that. I try to do something different. That doesn't really work, does it? It's like character creators. No, I could do better than that. Hello, creations? No, that sounds condescending, doesn't it? Um, Hello and behold my creations? That could work, but it's still like I want to come up with my own thing, but we're working on it. Okay, we're back with character theory, and today we are going back to the Stevens again. I get that a whole month of theories could be annoying, but I just do this so I can get out all of these characters I just want to make sure no matter what happens, my characters are okay, right? So let's say my phone breaks. It's too bad I got my channel up and I can just look it up and see my characters' info in the descriptions. You see when I put in Green Steven, which we are doing for theories, okay? Theories. So the live Steven. Oh man. I really messed this up, huh? Anyways, live Steven is pretty much a I have no idea. I have no idea. There's no pretty much. I have zero clue who this guy is. I should probably figure that out, huh? Too bad I can't. So, yeah, let's go back to the shorts. No matter what the greenery, life will go on through one of us. It will be me. It has to be me. So we can already get off the bat. We can already see. Look at the. No matter what the greenery. No matter what the greenery. I need to really pronounce it. I can't say things. No matter what the greenery, life will go on throughout one of us. So clearly, he cares more about, he's about to go to a fight of the death, right? He's gonna have a fight. He's gonna have, well, this is like a fight intro. So, like, the fight intros that the Mortal Kombat and the Injustice games do, I took some notes from them. Anyways, the point is, no matter what, the greenery, life will go on through one of us. And he probably sees that as a win. He's probably, the fact that he's thinking about this while he's in the fight to begin with, especially with himself, says a lot about how much he cares about nature, you know? No matter what the greenery, life. And we can also see on his neck that he has a little world over there. If you can see what I'm referencing. I couldn't incorporate that into the final design, but maybe this is that's one of the final points, like his breaking point or whatever, where he becomes this being made out of plants. Yeah. Maybe all the white that you see, all the white in his hair, and the blue in his hair, and the very dark green vines that are on his shoulders. Maybe all of that is made from different colored flowers, and he's just gigantic. How gigantic is a great question, but we're not going to focus on that. Let's go through the next
Go
one.
on. Through one of us. It will be me.
You can see right now, it will be me, it has to be me. You see this guy probably, even though it's not it's not the original candidate, it's not the original character. Well, it is a character, it's probably just another version or another universe. It doesn't matter. All of this is canon to his personality and whatnot. The point is, it will be me, it has to be me. Maybe he has this obligation to protect nature because he feels like he is nature. Maybe he feels like everyone else should do the same because they are a part of nature, so why not help it out? You know? Maybe that's his philosophy. And you see that whistle right there? That instrument of some sort. That could be used for who knows what. With green and blue, maybe he can summon in different varieties of life, not just plant life. With the whistle. Hey, that's just a theory. I gotta stop. But we got so many more, so let's go for them. Here we go.
What do you seek, doppelganger? How about a date with dioxide? What do you...
So it's nothing much, but that we get from this one. What do you seek, doppelganger? Nothing much, but maybe showing off his more playful side. He's playful when he wants to be, but serious when he must be, is what I'm thinking about his personality.
Seek, doppelganger. How about a date?
This is complicated, but we're gonna get to it soon. This is like a little headcanon that won't ever happen. I mean, it might happen and I'm talking like phase 3-ish. I'm not even at phase 1 yet. So that's just to put in perspective of how long it will take for this guy to even get a chance with dioxide, which is, it's so complicated, it's so weird. It's basically a ship with dioxide, which is another character from another universe. It with different powers. He's not even an animatronic, he's a human. It's complicated, but this isn't his video, right? So let's move on. Nothing much to say there. Let's go on to this one.
Like carbon dioxide, you are necessary to survive. Are you flirting with me?
Like I said before, oh man, nothing much to go off here. The design wise, not the best, but we could also take elements from all of these designs, right? There's the eyes. Well, the eye that looks like maybe his plant, like his, I don't know how to explain it, but the skin around his eyes looks like they were torn out deliberately and expertly. Maybe Jackie Mo Purple did that to him. Maybe Jackie Mo Purple left him with that scar that he can't forget because it's always going to be there. But hey, that's just a theory. And it's not on the official design. I mean, none of this is official because this is AI art, so. And last but certainly not least, this one.
That's what the point of the mask is, right?
I hate myself.
So unoriginal. That's what the point of the mask is, right?
I hate myself for making this. Like, Jesus Christ, what was I thinking? Okay, so I guess
Original. That's what the
this guy, again, showing off his playful nature and making a stupid dream joke. This was a long time ago, okay? Jeez, I have different interests now. And I'm much more funnier than this, okay? Jeez. Let's move on. But besides all of the shipping with dioxide in him, I feel like he has potential to be a okay character, right? And don't forget to let me know which character you think will be anything, to be honest. The Pinkaful Steven. Now this one, I didn't even try with this name. I was trying to be so different. It was just so bad, and it shows. Okay, let me see. Pinkaful Steven. Looks like we got two. Yep, we got two. Alright, let's play this.
At the end of the road, the only thing you'll have is a heart. Eventually it will stop.
At the end of the road, the only thing you'll have is a heart. That is an interesting line. So, I'm trying to figure this out. So, we can also see that his design looks a lot different. All of them do have these sort of, like, they're based off of their names, right? Pinkaful obviously has pink skin. The Purple Steven would have purple skin in their drawings, but in the original, it's not always going to be like that. Although there will be aspects, it's not going to be like that because these are the characters if they're taken to their extreme, if they're taken to their maximum, taken to their limits, right? Anyways, we can also look at the tattoos on, well, not the tattoos, the designs on the sort of suit that they have on, right? The design of the hearts. Pretty terrible, but it can work out. What if what does the heart mean to Pinkaful Steven is the real question. I cannot believe I just said that. Anyways, the line in question, at the end of the road, the only thing you'll have is a heart. So there's a few ways this could be talking about this. Like we can interpret this. This could be a threat, you know? The only thing you'll have is a heart at the end of the road. It could be an attack, could be a threat. But let's listen to the tone I deliver this line.
At the end of the road, the only thing you'll have is a heart.
You see, I said it with a lot more calming, a lot more soothing of a voice. So if I was trying to convey that it was aggressive, I think I would have, been more aggressive. So that leads me to the conclusion that this is more of a philosophical approach to, like, trying to stop his doppelganger from fighting him, right? He's trying to convince him to stop this, because although it was a pitiful attempt, I'll be honest, at the end of the road, the only thing you'll have is a heart. So maybe this is like a philosophical approach on how it breaks hearts to, break each other. If you break each other, you're gonna eventually hit the heart. Whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically, the heart will stop. Let's listen to the next line to get a whole. Let's listen to the next line in order to get a whole grasp on this whole character, right?
The road, the only thing you'll have is a heart. Eventually it will stop.
Eventually it will stop. Oh, I think.
Hey, Devon.
No. Let's go back.
At the end of the road, the only thing you'll have is a heart. Eventually it will stop.
Alright, first of all, I'm sorry, this was blurry. It shouldn't have been. Let's move on. Also, we cannot forget that. Let's go back and see. Alright, so it's just this. Where I wish I could zoom in. But if you can kind of make it out through the blurriness, you can kind of see that the name was like not imprinted, kind of posted on their hair, right? I wonder why. We could probably make that could probably come back, right? That can come back in some sort of way. Also, I wonder if the hearts on the suit, if it is a suit, were like put on, like if he himself can put these hearts onto his sort of clothing, right? And then grant himself these magnificent abilities, different abilities that he couldn't have otherwise. Augmentations, if you will. But anyways, design what? Getting the design out the way. Eventually it will stop. It's an interesting line. Interesting way to approach it. Maybe the sort of ironic how the Lord of Love, right? The sort of like these characters, like not these characters, these animatronics here are they're not human. They deal with human problems though. And it's like giving a human the powers, like too much power, right? So I mean, I wouldn't call them powerful humans, I wouldn't call them inhuman either, even though they biologically are inhuman. This character might be the only depressed animatronic. And it would be the one that you wouldn't expect, right? The one all about love, the one all about compassion, the one that teaches people to love, and maybe, I mean, maybe he slowly starts to realize this. Maybe he tries to hide it. But either way, he feels this, and maybe he's trying to push it away, maybe he's trying to run away from it. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that he's depressed. And we got this from only 2 lines of dialogue. Next up we got this one.
There's hearts within everything. What about the ones who lost theirs?
There's heart within everything. It's an interesting line. So, again, terrible quality. I wish, why did I do this to myself? Anyways, there's heart within everything. That is interesting, isn't it? Wow. I don't know what to say about that. There's heart within everything. I guess he sympathizes with everything and everyone. Or, well, at least tries to. Or at least proposes the fact that there is compassion. There's, well, not compassion, but passion. Right? There's passion within everything. Whether it's the passion that Mr. Beast uses on a daily that fuels him, or whether it's the passion that Hitler had or something like that, is questionable, but maybe that's what he means. He means not that all people are good when they aren't. He means that all people have passion. Or maybe he can see the hard work that was put into everything, right? That's what he means by heart. Maybe he means like how hard it was for the builders of, let's say, a skyscraper, or let's say the writers of famous selling books, or etc., etc. The point is, there's hearts within the crafts and the people. So that's everything.
Hearts within everything. What about the ones who lost theirs?
First of all, again, terrible quality. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking? Anyways, what about the ones who lost their heart? Clearly, I think this is the character that's conflicted on trying to be this happy. Well, it's not even an act per se. It's like this switch up, this blank that they accidentally make, right? They blink and then they become bitter and feel worthless. They blink again, they see the beauty within everything. Something like that. I know that's a terrible analogy, but I'm trying to get this off my chest. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Finally, we're done with the Stevens. Thank you. We're going on to the Mazer. I really hope there's some more here. Okay, so there's no description. Well, there's descriptions probably, but there's no intros. So we're just gonna have to figure this one out. How's your day going? Well, while I'm looking this up, hope it's going well. I can't believe I'm doing this, but here we go. The Mazer. This one's this one's one of the original, like the OG OGs, like one of the first characters I have ever made. Period. This one is not very completed when you think about it. I think I've explained this character a bunch of times, but you know what? Let's go and talk about him again. The Mazer is an android that can copy anything, pretty much. He's this very smart android with abilities beyond human, but beyond humans in general, you know? He's this anti-hero that only serves the people he cares about and himself. So, I have a theory. What if, right? I mean, we can't get a lot from the designs, so I'm actually gonna look at the designs. Because this video is already very long. The Mazer. Nothing from his design is really grabbing my attention. Maybe I want to say he lost his memory, but that is interesting. Maybe he'll be going in for his memories, trying to figure out how to get him back. And he's only doing all these acts of evil or good, whether it depends on who asks you that question. But he does all of his acts because he has no one else to go to. That's sad. He does all those acts because he doesn't remember the people that he had to go to. This could also be an interesting dynamic for, literally, first character that's right under him. Ocean Master. Pretty sure we talked about that guy too much. Anyways, this is the last character, Bladieri the Second. Clear difference. Very big difference. Bladieri. Really? No. No. For real? You gotta be joking. You gotta be. Blade. Bladieri. Copy. There. Okay, there we go. There, that's what I'm talking about. And we got a character. Okay, let me see what I had to say before. Bladieri the second used to be best friends with. You know it's gonna get bad when I say used to be best friends. Anyways, they became so close that Bladieri the First finally revealed himself as a hero and wanted the second to be, well, his sidekick and one day his replacement. A few years passed and the two Bladieris were tasked to apprehend Illusion Master, but he used both of their other loved ones to make illusions to lure the others away, and he got Bladieri the First all alone and got into a tough fight, but succeeded in wounding him badly with one of his own knives in the stomach. But Bladieri II was able to finish the job and killed Illusion Master. Or at least he thought that, but he ran away. Bladieri II is now tasked with keeping the legacy on. To keep the legacy going on, even when he's gone. So, pretty much, I think that Bladieri II is going to make... he's not just going to keep the legacy going on. No. I want this... Hold on. I want this guy to have a whole army after Illusion Master. Imagine how amazing that would be. Imagine, maybe Illusion Master's doing his daily crimes. He comes up with this plan to kill one of the Bladieris while faking his death at the same time. But it doesn't fool them for long. Then imagine Illusion Master's shock to seeing a whole army surround him, break through the door FBI style. Like, what is he gonna do then? Is his illusions going to save him? I mean, of course these guys aren't gonna be as talented as Bladieri is, but I mean, they're simple people, but they would have trick knives, and they would have the suit. So, there's no distinguishing who's the real Bladieri. And I think Blade Eerie II is going to use that to his advantage. That's a cool concept. Try and tell me no. Try and tell me no. Imagine having hundreds of Batmans. Hundreds of fake Batman. It's pretty much the same thing as having hundreds of fake Batmans fighting and jumping the Joker. What would happen? But again, like everything in this little scenarios that we had, it's just a theory. A character theory. Thanks for watching.